This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is a 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, June the 3rd, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Continuing reaction to Moody's worrying downgrade of the ailing economy. The Private Sector Association is offering to partner with the Freundel Stewart administration to find solutions. Association President Alex MacDonald tells Barbados Today, while he is not surprised at the downgrade, he is concerned about the level of decline. He knows the private sector has long shared Moody's concerns about the island's high debt and spending, and he stressed the report cannot be ignored. MacDonald calls on authorities to engage in meaningful dialogue with the social partnership on the way forward.
We hope that coming out of this would be a deep and meaningful interaction with the social partnership that allows for deep dialogue, even if it has to be on a daily or weekly basis, that helps us to collaboratively brainstorm and problem solve our way out of this without there being devastating effects on our society or on our economy.
Meanwhile, the Barbados Chamber of Commerce wants the government to go one step further and publicly outline how it intends to fix the island's economic woes. Newly elected President Tracy Shuffler notes the downgrade is cause for concern, especially since there's been no improvement over the last 6 months. She fears the success of the government's 19-month adjustment program is seriously in doubt, and she believes the country has a right to know what's happening.
While we believe that not every detail must come into the public domain, frequent and open communication remains a fundamental part of managing through an economic morass. Updates are critical, and both the business community and individuals need the timely facts of the economy's state to be shared with us.
Meanwhile, the Caribbean's economic woes is also getting the attention of leading bankers. At the CIBC First Caribbean Infrastructure Conference underway in Trinidad and Tobago, the bank's Chief Executive Officer Rick Parkhill says investment flows are needed to turn things around. But he says there are too many hurdles holding up critical projects.
It didn't really stretch their financial capability. We found new sources of funding to support the loan. And that's why these conferences, I think, are very valuable, because they get people talking about projects. And you know, if there's ways that we can streamline the decision process around some of these projects, which I think is one of the themes that's come out this morning. It just takes too long to get these things done, and there's too many ministries and too many commissions that they need to move through, you know, while ensuring proper governance. And you know, that's I think one of the keys to actually jump-starting growth in this region and making it more competitive too.
In sports now, 4 Barbadian cricketers have been included in the West Indies 30-man squad to face New Zealand. There are opener Craig Brathwaite, fast bowler Kemar Roach, left-arm spinner Suleiman Ben, and right-handed middle-order batsman Kirk Edwards. Brathwaite was included in the squad as cover for star batsman Chris Gayle, who is nursing an injury, while Roach and Ben made the cut after a long absence.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
My dad means everything to me. He's my friend, he's my pillar, he's my role model, he's always there. I'm celebrating my dad this Father's Day with Barbados Today. So can you? Write a letter telling us why your dad is #1 to love at Barbados Today.bb and get a chance to win a Samsung Tablet 3. Enter now. The deadline closes on June 12.
We continue with news from around the region. Dominicans and St. Lucians are being urged to take chikungunya virus seriously. The mosquito-borne virus is spreading at an alarming rate in the two islands, with Rosa alone recording over 2,100 cases. Dominica's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. David Johnson, says that's because too many people are not convinced that the virus is spread by mosquitoes on the island, while St. Lucians are being told to clean up to prevent the breeding of the Aedes aegypti mosquito.
We want to ask the public of St. Lucia to exercise some form of personal responsibility. Please, the littering of the drains and the culverts with plastic bottles, with old appliances, could you please stop it? If you take a look at the Waterworks Road River, you'll see it's littered with plastic bottles. They did not get there on their own.
Further field, Syrians are voting in the country's first election in nearly 50 years. More than 15 million people are eligible to cast their ballots, and tight security did not deter thousands from trekking to polling stations. Incumbent President Bashar al-Assad is widely expected to win a third 7-year term in office. But critics have dismissed the election that is only being held in government-held areas as a farce. Syria is 3 years into a civil war. Thousands have died and millions more have been displaced. That's been the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update. Join us again at 7 in the morning. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun.